It's 106.3 Hank FM, your home for BMO's Morning Madhouse, and do you know him?
Boy, that sounds like a real young version of myself.
Oh my goodness. Kim Mellons hanging out with us, of course, Fuels of Fire. Now, does it feel like only yesterday when you did that? I mean, you sit there and go, oh yeah, it's been a minute.
Wow, when I think about that one there, it's been a while. I guess that we cut that about 1994, I think, somewhere around in there. And that was on the NASCAR album that we did when I was with Sony. So it's been a while. Wow. 15 years.
I got to ask, out of all the songs that you've ever written and been a part of, what song aren't you tired of hearing?
The one that makes me the most money.
Yeah, but there's got to be one that you can just say, I can hear that all the time.
Oh, well, I mean, Jukebox Junkie obviously would be one that I never get tired of hearing. I can bring her back. We was talking about that earlier. It's one of my favorites that I've, written and recorded. As far as for other artists, man, it's...
Yeah, I was going to say, what's your favorite song that you've written for someone else?
Well, George Strait cut a song called Honky Honky Tonk that I wrote with Dean Dillon and John Northrop, which was
that was on Honky Tonk, wasn't it?
It sure was, yeah, and that was pretty cool to get a George Strait cut. And then the Dierks Bentley thing that I had on his first album that I wrote called "I Bought the Shoes That Just Walked Out on Me" was a good cut to especially from a new artist.
Right.
Hank Jr. I was a big Hank Jr. fan growing up.
Yeah, I remember seeing pictures of you holding it out.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, Strong Stuff album.
There you go.
He cut a thing I wrote called "She Don't Do Nothing for Me, So She Must Be Doing It for Somebody Else." But man, I guess my favorite cut that I've had was actually a song that I wrote for George Jones. Mm-hmm. And but we ended up going in and doing a duet on it. So it's like I got the best of both worlds, and it's a song that I wrote for him called "I Graduated at the Top of My Glass from the Institute of Honky Tonks."
That sounds like a Calhoun November Rally song, and I know they're listening to it. I'll tell you this: the boys were all excited about coming out to the show tonight, and if you have the opportunity to come out tomorrow night, they'd love to have you. I mean, all of you.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't really know what our game plan is. I know that we're probably going to head back toward Tennessee tomorrow sometime. As far as I know, it'll take us at least a couple of days to get back home. Right. I think we're taking a week off, and then we're going to hit the East Coast.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got that little boy to get home to.
Yeah, he's missing me pretty bad.
I was going to say. Now he called you last night and was telling you how much he missed you. I mean, what people don't understand is this is the man's baseball coach.
Yeah, I coach his little league team, and he's my life. He's 8 years old. His name's Cade, and of course he's a character. He's one of a kind. But he called me last night and he said, "I miss you, Daddy. You've been gone for 2 weeks, and I love you." And I was telling you off air, that's the most wonderful feeling in the world, is to have your kids tell you that they miss you and they love you. It really is.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. Feel like singing?
I'd love to, man.
All right, we're going to have Mr. Ken Mellons perform for us. Don't do all of it now because we want him to come out tonight and enjoy the free show of the night. We'll just give him a little tease.
That sounds good to me.
All right, man. It's all coming up on 106.3 Hank FM.